we were just discussing how the banking system is a scam
Big scam.
and how they want to grab your state government wants to grab your money and send it off as soon as you can, as soon as they can. Actually, this whole system's a lie. Yeah, have you seen that video about how they explain how fractional banking works?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, huh?
It
Like
is.
they're lending out money they don't even have.
Yeah.
That's why like it was a bad idea to get off gold. This whole money system, it's all false, and it can collapse at any moment. So I hope you guys are getting ready to like prepare for that stuff. By the way, look into SPX 6900. Don't say I didn't warn you. Not financial advice, but I'm here to shill that shit. So yeah, look into it, and if you like it, buy it.
SPX 6900.
Yeah, you can buy it on Coinbase now. Before you had to go through loopholes, buy it on fucking. You had to get it on Phantom and shit like that, and it was annoying. But now you can straight buy it on there. But I think what got me into buying it was Murad. So I've been buying that shit since I want to say January, February.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I haven't stopped. I don't know. It's one of the meme coins that I believe in. It's
right
like
now it's at 95 cents.
yeah, it's tanked right now, but like the amount of people buying it, it's crazy. It's like one of the only communities. It's one of the only communities where people are going like crazy after it, no matter what the price point is. It has like, you know how that whole GameStop shit happened? This is like double that.
Honestly, I might put some more money into that. Actually, I don't have any
GameStop?
money into it. No.
SPX? Yeah, SPX is a good buy. I wish I'd bought more at 29 cents when it fell that low, but I screwed up. But yeah, guys, these kind of opportunities don't come along that much, so you guys might as well look into it, at least consider it, look into the community, see what the thesis is behind it. Look into Murad. He was the one that sold me on it. And yeah, I just like the videos they make about it. They have like a different type of mindset, because right now in crypto, for those of you that are not in it, they're just buying it, bringing up the price, and they're rug pulling all the coins.
Yeah, they are.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been caught in a couple of them. Not rug pulls, but like shit just selling down because the hype dies.
Check this out.
What the hell is this?
One of my homies at work gave it to me. He goes, "Hey bro, you invest in crypto, no?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, here's some crypto coin."
This shit isn't even spelled right.
He goes, "I know, I think it's just a joke." He goes, "Here, this is how worthless crypto is." And I'm like, "All right."
Show him the dollar, bro. Dollar is a joke.
For real. Oh well.
You know what the crazy thing is? People actually like killed each other for the dollar. People kill each other on the daily basis for the dollar, but it's like value's gone. Like the concept of money is so obscure here. Like, yeah, you're right. It doesn't mean anything. Like the way God is playing this game, it's wicked. Like it feels like we're in a board game, and we think the rules are a certain way, but somebody else is pulling the strings. It's like it goes back to that game theory people talk about.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've been keeping up. Fucking Pokemon's going crazy, bro. Like I've been just seeing all these reels about Pokemon.
Yeah.
People are like making hella big money off of it, especially like the old packs. It's hella funny. Grown ass guys fighting over boxes.
Boxes of Pokemon.
Yeah, some guy got pissed off because he was like a scalper and he was waiting in line, and some guy was taking hella long buying the cards, and then he was just having a breakdown, bro. And then
that's insane.
Yeah, bro. And then they're like running to get the cards, to get in line. I've seen people shoving each other, people fighting each other at like Costco. And it's like crazy.
But I think all these Pokemon cards that all these people are buying are like the new school ones. They ain't even the old school ones.
Yeah. The old school ones are hella expensive, bro.
I still got my old school Pokemon cards.
Sealed or ripped?
No, like they're open.
Open,
like,
okay.
But I have them in these little deck things. Like you put like all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards are in there, my Pokemon cards are in there, stuff like that.
What kind of Pokemon you got?
I have a shit ton, dude. I have like Charizard, Charmander, Pikachu.
Dude, you should get the Charizard graded and sell it.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that, man.
You can imagine that you sell that and you can buy 5 packs, bro.
Nah, I'm chilling. The only reason I held on to my cards, no, like all of my stuff from when I was a kid, I don't hold on to them for monetary value because I don't care, dude, whether it's worth $1 or whether it's
You have
worth
that sentimental
$1,000.
value.
It's a sentimental value.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to show like my kids or like my nieces and nephews, like, hey, look, this is the stuff I grew up on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to show them, you know, like, hey, like I have my N64 still. I got my Xbox. Like, I still got like all that stuff, just so I could show like, you know, my like the next generation, hey, this is what I grew up on. You know, like, it's just cool stuff. But I know like there's a lot of people out there, bro, especially right now, like Pokemon, like the resale of Pokemon cards are up. Old school gaming systems, the resale value on those are going up, like N64, all that stuff. Believe it or not, like I just seen videos of people going like buying Walkmans, dude.
Oh wow.
Dude, Walkmans are coming back, I guess, like the CD tapes and stuff. Dude, I guess the value of those are like they're going up too. Like all this old technology and old stuff. I guess crazy how the cycle goes around. Like you would have never thought Pokemon and all like old consoles and like Walkmans coming back like into fruition.
You still have your record player?
Like my CD player and stuff?
No, the record player.
No, I don't have a record player. I have records, but I don't have a record player. I have records at home from my dad.
You didn't listen to that jitterbug shit, whatever?
No. I never had one of those.
Bro, you'd have
the
the Adam K.
Nokias, bro. People will be buying the Nokias too. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
right?
they were indestructible. They had the snake game on them.
Yeah, people are still buying. People are using those.
I mean, like the way the government's starting to like track shit, people are starting to like get paranoid, so they're like starting to go back to the old shit because they don't want to be tracked. Because like pretty much these companies are collecting data and using it against you and like trying to sell you shit, give it to other agencies.
Well, I mean, I think the reason why people are buying those phones though is not for that reason. I think it's just for the
nostalgia.
Yeah. Well, the nostalgia they never grew up on.
Oh, you're talking about the new generation
the new
buying
generation. It's kind of like how the new gen is buying all these Pokemon cards and buying all these old school game systems, you know? For whatever reason, I feel like it's almost like because they have access to everything, they don't want access to everything anymore. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
It's kind of like those people that buy old shit from like the 80s, 70s, whatever you want to call it. I think it's kind of like that. Yeah. Where they're trying to get a feel of that time.
Or like how people used to, you know how some people prefer reading the book? Yeah. Versus reading on a Kindle or like an iPhone or iPad or whatever? It's like those kind of people. Like, it's crazy. But, I mean, I guess it's cool because like things are coming back from the past. Like Pokemon cards are becoming more popular. Even like old fashioned, if you think about it, like loose fitting jeans and like brands from back in our day that are coming back. I mean, like I said, it's cool that, you know, stuff like that's coming back, but I don't know. I mean, just makes things more expensive, I guess, you know, like little hobbies like that.
Yeah, like the Pokemon craze is going crazy right now.
Bro, yeah.
And then like the whole system of getting them graded. And then
it's almost like what's it called? Like baseball cards. Yeah. Or like sports cards, you know?
Exactly.
Like or like the new generation of like buying Jordans and sneakers and stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Bro, I saw this lady, on IG. She was with her family and her husband. They were just asking the guy that was selling cards. They were saying they brought their kid to a first card dealing, whatever they call them, conventions. I don't know what they call it. And then she's like, how much is that, right? And then he's like, oh, you know, it's kind of expensive. This is a Michael Jordan card. He's like, I want to sell it for, let's say, he said he bought it for like 40 grand. And then the lady was like, how much you want? And then he was like, we can do 41, whatever. He's like, if you had cash, I'd do 40. But then she's like, all right, 41. Damn. For that kid's first card show, whatever you want to call it, they dropped 40 on a card, bro.
Bro, they dropped 41K on one fucking card?
On a Michael Jordan card.
Dang.
I was like, damn, they're balling, bro. Like, I don't know how much it's gonna go up in value, but it's insane. Cause like, what if the hype around him dies? That's a big risk.
That's a big risk. That's why I'm always very skeptical about like all these trends. Like, kind of like how Pokemon, like all these people. I was watching a video last night on IG, right? Like, I haven't been on IG in a minute. Like, I don't really go on it a lot. I feel like I've been busy, or my algorithm. And when I go on, my algorithm's all messed up. But anyways, that's besides the point. But last night I was on IG scrolling. And there was this video of this guy explaining like scalpers. It was like a 2-part video, so like he put it out, right? And he was saying that he goes I don't understand why people get mad at scalpers, and he was talking about Pokemon cards in particular. Because I don't know why people get mad at scalpers when you guys encourage scalpers, or you guys are enabling them. And he goes, let me explain why, or what I mean. He goes, you guys run to the store. He goes, like big box stores like Sam's Club or whatever, or Costco, to go buy Pokemon cards. You guys flock out there knowing that that's where scalpers get most of their stuff. He goes, so you guys get in line for these cards. You guys can't get them, so you guys get frustrated. You guys will then are desperate to get cards, so you guys will go to other stores to look for them, or go online, or resort to going to these scalpers, which the people that you guys hate. He goes, so if you guys can't get your cards at another store or online, or they're too expensive, you guys will go to scalpers to go get these boxes, and you guys are paying scalpers for boxes or whatever for these cards. He goes, but if these scalpers are buying huge amount of inventory, and one day Pokemon decides to, like, within like a light switch, decides to like not become popular, these scalpers are sitting on, like, I don't know how much money they spend on these cards, but like a good amount of money on these cards that it could be worthless.
Yep.
I'm like, bro, that's crazy. And he was showing like a video of this guy's with like some guys, like one of those trailers.
Yeah.
Like, but it was like he had it in his backyard, right? And he like turned it on, and like you just see like Pokemon cards like galore, like boxes, unopened boxes of Pokemon cards, just like stacked and stuff like that.
You're just collecting them?
Mm-hmm.
Holy
just
shit.
to sell. But dude, can you imagine some fool owning one of those little like truck trailers full of Pokemon cards, like to sell, and then like the next day it's not worth nothing?
That's crazy.
Because I mean, how much do these boxes go for? Like, I don't even. Like,
bro, now like an actual box is going for $50.
Like, I'm actually kind of curious.
It's like $50 for a box, and then I think a pack is going for like $12. Like those single packs.
Let me see, because okay. So
this last drop that happened, I forgot what it was called, but people were going crazy over it.
Ungraded is worth $40, like $36. But if you get it at like PSA 10 condition, whatever the hell that is,
that's the highest grade you can get.
It's worth $220.
Yeah.
But honestly, dude, like, what is this? Like, that's not the Pokemon card I remember growing up.
They changed up the graphics a lot.
I'll show you guys the image. Like, that's the new Pokemon cards. But like the Pokemon cards that me and homie Russ grew up with was like this.
Rest in peace to all the people whose parents threw their shit away.
For real, dude.
I was a victim.
I feel bad. I feel bad for, you know, honestly, God, I feel bad. Like, I'm actually really happy that I still have mine. But like, this is the cards we grew up with. This is the Venusaur I grew up with. Oh yeah,
that one looks hella better, bro.
Yeah. I still have this card too, by the way.
Oh shit.
Look how much.
I don't know why I wanted a Blastoise, bro, or like a Gengar.
This one's worth $400.
Oh my god, bro! Remember that Raichu I sent you, like the pre-release one? That one.
I have a Raichu.
Yeah, if it's like a pre-release version, you'll probably get hella money.
So this is the one. But that's the one thing I don't understand, bro. Is people are going to buy these cards, these are just, to me, these are massively printed cards.
Yeah.
These are not massively printed because you can't get these anymore.
Nope.
You can only and this is when Pokemon first came out too, by the way. Not this other massively printed garbage. Yeah. I'm not saying that whoever's buying these cards, like, good for you. Go buy these new cards or whatever. But you got to remember, nothing beats the original stuff from way back in the day, because those are the ones that are more valuable. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the equivalent of saying, like, if you created a shirt today and then it's like super valuable right now, but then 10 years from now some guy decides to like reprint it and start selling it, mass produce it, obviously your first sets are gonna be worth more than the ones that are mass produced. Yeah. So I don't know, like,
I think it goes down to people thinking about the future, about it becoming rare. So they're just holding on for that time. And especially if it's rare now, they think it'll be rare later on. So I think that's what it goes down to, because who knows, what if they change like the design then?
So like, I don't know, it's It's very interesting the way the psychology of people, like the way they operate to like run out and get these Pokemon cards. That, I mean, like I said, to me they're just mass-produced Pokemon cards. They're not the originals, obviously, but to each their own. But
I saw an article thing, whatever, like a headline. It said if you had Pokemon cards, you outperformed the stock market and other assets.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's very risky because from one day to the next, it could be worthless, you know, and the next trend could be Yu-Gi-Oh again, or it could be Digimon, whatever it is, or some sort of comic book. So you just kind of like, you have to expect to be very cautious about that. Like, don't expect to spend $120 on a box and then all of a sudden like be kind of mad because you're losing all that value. Like, be able to live with the risk, you know what I mean?
This kind of stuff is showing how valueless money is over here right now.
Yeah,
like the dollar's like falling, so people are taking these risks to buy shit like that. Because imagine back then, bro, like back then when the dollar was much more strong, people didn't take risks like that.
No.
Now people can't buy homes because they're saying a lot of people that are buying these cards are adults.
Yeah.
There's no way kids are being able to beat the adults at getting those cards. So like the adults of our time or like around our generation, they're realizing you can't buy houses, shit like that. So they're going after shit like this.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna happen. So
it reminds me of like how people buy shoes.
Yeah.
And then they were collecting them. I saw another video of some guy like he had like closet full of Jordans just tucked away. Every now and then he'd pull them out, but then like he went back to go look at them and they were crumbling because he just was doing nothing with them.
Material doesn't last. It's like these Pokemon cards, like you guys are buying, like these people are buying like exuberant amount just to scalp, and dude, it's just, I don't know, useless in my opinion. Yeah.
I'd rather spend that money somewhere else, personally.
I don't know if I sent you the video, but Brandon Moreno, the UFC fighter, he had like, dude, his setup is sick. So he has them all in slabs, like the plastic cases, and he has them like inside of like a wall. Like, you know how a wall has like a cutout in his shelving? Yeah. And he has like a light display he turns on and it shines down on all the rare cards he has. It looks badass, bro. I'll send you the video, but it shows how popular it is because now he's buying more slabs. I was like, damn, bro. Like, I think it's people from our generation, we're starting to get that nostalgia again, so everybody's starting to go buy them. Especially people that had them before.
Yeah.
Like me, like I said, I didn't want to get them, but now seeing everybody get them, I'm like, damn, am I missing out? Because I'm more of like a long-term investor type person. I'm like, what if later on down the line?
I don't know. I don't think I'd buy them. Personally, I don't think I'd buy them. I think it's just, for me, it'd be a waste of money.
Or I just want something that has cool artwork. Because this is like the modern artwork of our times.
That's true.
And
like, I can see that.
Yeah, like just having, I think it looks pretty cool just having them on a shelf or something like that. But I don't think I'm gonna get any anytime soon. I'll probably wait it out.
And if there's too much scalpers out there.
Yeah, too hype. Like, you don't want to buy shit when everything's hyped. You want to buy shit when it's like, when it's down, nobody's talking about it.
Yeah.
Because it got hella hyped up around the COVID time. COVID time, like, really changed everything.
A lot of things got hyped around COVID. Video games, TV shows, Netflix.
Now it feels like the after effects are carrying on over. What card would you get if you could get any card?
I'd probably get a Charizard. If I was able to pick one card, I'd probably get a Charizard. Charizard my favorite Pokemon, so I think I'd get a Charizard. Either a Charizard or a Hunter.
Hunter's cool.
Hunter.
I want a Gengar.
One of those two.
Hunter's pretty cool too. But I don't think they make them graphic.
No, I don't really care if it's holographic or not. Gengar is one of my other favorite Pokemons. Yeah. But I hated the fact that in the Pokemon games, in order for you to get a Gengar, you had to trade the Hunter with somebody else to get a Gengar. Otherwise, you can't get a Gengar. So I was never able to get a Gengar growing up because in the games, I never had anybody else to trade with. And my brother, I remember, so every now and then I would trade with my brother and I would get a Gengar, but I always had a Hunter in my Pokemon like rotation because I could never get a game card because I never had anybody to trade with.
Oh, at that time you had to connect the devices and shit, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
they
you had
used
to
scam the hell out of people with that shit, bro.
Dude, it sucked because like there are certain Pokemon you can't get unless you trade with somebody, like to connect the devices. So if you don't have a homie that plays Pokemon, you can never get some Pokemon. Or some homie would be like, oh well, then I'll keep it. You know what I mean? So it sucked.
Yeah, I have a bad experience with Pokemon games. So when I was younger, we had this Game Boy, and it was Fire Red, Pokemon Fire Red, and so I get all the way to the end. I'm ready to battle Mewtwo, whatever you want to call it, and then the game crashes, and it never turned back on.
Yeah, that's annoying.
I feel like they intentionally did that shit. Because of all the times it crashes, why would it be at a Mewtwo?
At very end.
Feels like it was a sick joke somebody played on me. So after that, I was like, nah, man. After doing all that work, spending all that time, I was like, bro, screw this.
Yeah, that sucks. Every now and then I'll play Pokemon emulator. Yeah. Like on an emulator or something, like on my phone. But it's just not the same.
I don't even know why they were so popular, bro. It's nothing really special.
It's cool. I mean, it was cool back in the day, but playing now, it's not the same.
Nah.
It's not the same, honestly.
Like, just take turns throwing attacks at each other, bro. Yeah, I just found that it just got addicting because you wanted to make a collection.
Yeah.
But nowadays, like, everybody has some kind of collection, like, that can bring in money, like cars. So when I was looking at the Pokemon stuff, I got recommended a video, and it was about how a guy's collecting Hot Wheels. His Hot Wheels are probably worth over $1 million, bro. I think.
Yeah, I seen people have Hot Wheel collection.
So I was like, damn, I need to get some Hot Wheels. Remember when we were at the store, we were looking at Hot Wheels? I should have got a Hot Wheel, but I don't know if I'd pull any like sick car.
I had a couple. Still have some Hot Wheels. My brother was starting to collect Hot Wheels like a few years ago.
Oh shit!
Because before Pokemon got crazy, it was all Hot Wheels stuff.
Yeah.
I don't remember. You don't remember? But like my brother has a box in the garage like with all these Hot Wheels, unopened too. They're just still in his box.
See, I need to get shit like that.
Yeah, and I don't know if he took them to. No, he still has them in the garage. But yeah, it's cool. Like, you know, that people are kind of trying to relive the
old days.
You know.
Yeah, seems like people collect everything, even Magic, bro. That shit's popping off.
Oh, Magic cards, or Magic the Gathering cards.
Yeah. I didn't find it. I didn't even know about it until I had friends that told me, and I was like, damn, bro, people really buy anything.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is that a few weeks ago I ordered some pizza, right, at this pizza spot, and I was waiting for my food, and some guys were there, and they were playing Magic.
At the pizza spot?
Yeah, they were playing Magic. I was like, oh, that's sick. Like, it's been a minute since I've seen people play Magic, you know, like that, but that's cool. Good for them, you know, but crazy how all these old hobbies, like from back in our day or generation, like they're starting to come back, you know?
Yeah.
I seen people like starting to read comics and stuff. Like, it's cool, you know, like to see that these kind of trends coming back.
I just like looking at it from an investing point.
Yeah.
I just like seeing like how supply and demand affects people psychology wise. It's pretty crazy, bro. Like if you told someone back then like how much Pokemon cards were gonna be, like they would think you're out of your mind.
Yeah.
They'd be like, bro, shut up. Like, there's no way somebody's gonna buy cards for that much.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are.
I agree.
So like when I was scrolling on social media, first off, I had a hella Pokemon videos popping up. Once you click on one video, hella shit comes up. But then I saw a video about Charlie Kirk and his wife. That whole situation with Charlie Kirk was really strange, right? I started seeing people doing background check on her. Like, first off, I want to say that little memorial service they had, it was very weird. I don't know if you saw clips of it.
Yeah, everybody kept saying it was like WWE.
Yeah, it was very strange. First off, it seemed like there's too much acting going on. And the people that are kind of brainwashed by media, they were saying, oh, she must be really strong. But then you dig into her past, and then like some of the videos where they talk about how they met each other.
Yeah.
It turns out he met her in Israel.
In Israel, yeah.
And she was on the pageant of Donald, that was hosted by Donald Trump. I don't know if he hosted it or what, but it had Donald Trump's name on it. And coincidentally, they're like, he's the one consoling her now for the death of her husband. So people are saying that it wasn't a mistake. They were put together on purpose.
On purpose, yeah.
It was arranged, right? And people started digging more. They started looking into her mom. Turns out her mom was part of a company. I forgot what it was. I'm having a brain fart, but it's like a big time company. They don't get audited by the IRS, I guess. They don't have to pay taxes and stuff.
Oh, so they consider it like a charity or a nonprofit.
Some shit, I don't know.
Yeah, because some of those companies, they don't report to the IRS.
They're exempt.
They're exempt.
And like, all these videos she was making was strange. Like when she's posting a video of her deceased husband, somebody zoomed in on her picture. When she's crying into a tissue, it's like she's flipping the audience off.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing was so strange. When she gives her speech, it seemed very disingenuous.
Even the cries.
That's what I meant, yeah.
Even her cries are just, they look fake.
They looked hella fake, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not a body language expert, but it doesn't take a smart person to figure out when somebody's being disingenuous or not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's already hard to tell with people, but this was like obvious in your face.
Yeah.
And then, like, people brought up a point how her husband passed away, but she's over here going on tours.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's all a stage. And then the whole numerology system about how he died 33 days and all that. It's so weird, bro. There's like so much going on that we don't know. People are saying it was like a ritual sacrifice.
Yeah, I think somebody took him out for a reason. I mean,
yeah.
I don't want to say like a lot or talk about it too, you know what I mean? Like my ideology behind it, because I know it's still fresh out there.
Yeah.
But I think there was a certain group that took him out for a reason.
Yeah.
I think he knew too much.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was just his time and place to go, I guess.
Yeah. My guess is it's like a ritual sacrifice. It might be like maybe to have her come up on top of her career or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but it seems like there's certain plays happening that are done intentionally.
Yeah.
Like just when you hear about how they met, that seemed like it was set up on purpose, like a honeypot type deal.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way it went down and like the significance it has, and just like her ties. Like if you can, please look into her mom and her father. Even I forgot what it was, but they were like classifying her mom's company as like being with the likes of Raytheon and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look into Raytheon, you know they're weapons manufacturers. They got some kind of governmental ties.
Yeah.
So like none of these people are here by accident, and especially when she served in the pageant and stuff like that for Donald Trump. It seems really strange. And like the day it took place, like the day before the memorial of the Twin Towers, and we all know, like, or at least the people that looked into this stuff, they know the significance of that. It seems like ritualistic.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, I don't think it was done for her to move up or anything. I don't think so, and I don't think she's going to. I think she's just riding the wave of her husband dying.
Yeah.
Because like I said, to me she's a nobody.
Mm-hmm. I guess we'll find out like what her role is and everything. If she comes up, then we're gonna know that. Then we'll know. Because there's like a theory. I'm not saying it's 100% true, but I feel like things when they happen, there's like rituals that take place. I don't know how to describe it. Some other people that know, that looked into this stuff, they might know. For example, they say these wars, they're rituals, blood rituals to harvest blood, because they say these guys. Now, I'm not saying I believe this. I'm just saying what I've researched and what I've found, what people say. They say these people, they get offed because these people at the higher level, they make sacrifices of people so they can gain more knowledge from these entities. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that theory's kind of been debunked, though, because a few days before he died, he put in another video. He was talking about a certain country.
Yeah.
And bashing them, and then a few days later he got offed.
I think that might have to do with it.
I think that's the main reason why he was offed, was because he was talking about a certain group of people.
Yeah.
Because he was, I don't know, like,
What I'm saying is
But
like
I don't know.
it could be that.
Wanna...
No, I think it's that. Like I think it's that, and I think they used it like a ritual, like sacrifice somebody.
Oh, like
you get what I'm
just,
saying?
Yeah, like a
I'm
play.
not saying he knew it was gonna happen.
No,
I'm saying like in their situation, like they could have offered this guy as a sacrifice. And for people that say sacrifices don't happen, sacrifices have been going on since the beginning of time.
But I don't think he knew he was gonna get sacrificed.
No, I'm not saying he knew.
No, I don't think he knew.
I don't think anybody knows they're gonna be sacrificed. It's just like it's for whoever's pulling the strings. They make it happen.
Yeah, I think it was just done with intent.
Yeah,
but
Nick Fuentes came out. He thinks that maybe they're arranged at the Bohemian Grove. Him meeting his wife.
That too.
And I don't know like how much Nick Fuentes knows, because he was criticizing people for saying that it was that country that got rid of him. But I don't know. There's so much at play here. Like it's so weird the way things are organized. But for people that don't know, Bohemian Grove, like that's where they say a lot of this stuff takes place, because they do this ritual called the cremation of care. And the whole idea behind the cremation of care is for all the sacrifices they've been doing of people and all that, all the stuff they've been doing, they do that ritual so they get cleansed. Their belief is they'll be cleansed of all that.
Yeah, I mean, I think even what's his name, Dave Bilzerian.
Dan Bilzerian.
There you go, Dan Bilzerian. Yeah. Even he said that this guy, that Charlie Kirk, got off because of that.
Yeah.
Because of what he knew.
Yeah.
He goes, it's not a coincidence. He was like telling somebody on camera. He goes, it's not a coincidence, guys. He goes, people that know too much, or start talking about, or
they start turning against the narrative.
They start turning against the narrative is when they get offed.
That's why I don't know if you remember when that shit first got announced. I was like, I bet it was these guys.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, dude. Because like.
And then you were like, yeah, it's probably most likely.
Yeah, because like you know what I found crazy is that. According there's a digital trail to this though too.
Yeah.
When this guy got killed, the first person to like give his condolences or even say sorry about it was the president of that country.
The prime minister, yeah.
Yeah, or the prime minister.
Yeah.
Like, how did he know like right away? That's crazy.
They got it before any other country. News broke there first.
Yeah. Like, come on, dude. Like, it literally just happened like 2 seconds here on soil. And you're over here way, like, on the other side of the world.
Not only that, why is he going on media and saying it wasn't us?
Yeah.
Like, why is he trying to cover himself so much?
Yeah, exactly.
That raises suspicion. Everybody else is quiet, but he's the one saying it wasn't us. Like, if you're a prime minister and you hear people on social media calling you out, your concern shouldn't be, like, the general public.
The general public? No.
When do these guys ever act in the interest of general public?
Never.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is that because of this guy's death, like, you start seeing, like, there is even more of a division now. Mm-hmm. You start seeing, like, the people who are, like, brainwashed by the media, like, praising him or praising her and the family for what has happened. But on the other side, you start seeing, like, people, like, actually finally realizing, like, oh no, he got killed for this reason. He got killed because of the other people killed him.
People are starting to wake up.
People are starting to wake up. Like, it's either people who are waking up or already awake have this conclusion, and then the brainwashed people are over here. But I feel like more of the brainwashed people are starting to come over here.
Yeah. Like,
slowly and surely they're starting to see it.
What I realized from this, both sides of the political parties are hypocrites, because one side, I remember it was one side that used to cancel people for what they're saying. I'm not going to get too deep into this topic because people get sensitive pretty fast. But
I agree.
One side was saying, okay, so for a while, one side, as you know, they would dox people for their opinions on a certain topic, right? And the other side would criticize them, be like, why are you criticizing the freedom of speech? You're against this country. But now after this incident took place, the other side, now they're doxing other people, trying to get them fired for saying their speech. So you realize there's no such thing as freedom of speech for any side, because they're all going after each other as long as it benefits them.
Yeah.
So that's when this whole freedom of speech and all that gets debunked, because you realize, like, all these people are fake. Mm-hmm. As long as the situation fits their narrative, they're happy. And if it doesn't, then they see you as the villain, and they want to, the same thing they're telling you not to do, they'll do that
They're
same
doing
thing.
the same thing, exactly.
That, like, I mean, if you're in politics, like, this should be your wake up call. And the people that were called conspiracy theorists, all that, like, being mocked and shit, they're starting to look more right by the day.
Exactly.
Bro, there's a professor online. Even he like points these out. I was like, man, I wish I had this professor when I was in college. His name is Brian Jung, I think. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but he looks into history, and even he was talking about about what people would consider conspiracies.
Yeah.
But he was talking about how, like, all these wars and stuff, they're rituals, sacrifices. Because the more blood that is harvested, the more these people think that entities they worship will be pleased with them and will grant them knowledge. It goes back to knowledge.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of knowledge they're trying to get, or like what kind of entities they think they're contacting, but it's some sick shit. So that, like, it comes out that these guys, they've been like, all these wars they were set up, it was all lies. We haven't been told the truth.
Yeah, and we won't ever be told the truth. Like,
no.
Especially a lot of the stuff or the governments that get overthrown by the U.S., like overseas or in South America, like, it's all devised for a reason.
Yeah.
Like, I guess a lot of people say that before we went into these places and overthrew their governments, like, they were flourishing.
Exactly.
Like, look at Gaddafi. I guess when Gaddafi was in power, like, they were doing good.
Exactly.
Like, they were doing good. Same thing when Hussein was in power. Same thing when in South America, when some of the other guys were in power. When Venezuela, they were in power. Like, they were doing really good. And, like, financially, economically, they, like, what was another country in the Middle East that was actually democratic before they got overthrown? It was Iraq. Yeah, Iraq. Iraq was perfectly fine.
You know what it all ties back to when you start looking into it?
Yeah.
It was the common theme of all this is when these countries, they started getting off the dollar.
Off the dollar. That's exactly what it is.
So anytime they started going against the dollar, you know, the people that are controlling the dollar, they got, they're the ones that get to call the shots. They label these guys as ruthless dictators, all that, and then they went and overthrew them and threw their country into chaos. They do the same thing in Mexico, bro. Guaranteed. Yep. They do the same thing in Mexico.
Yep. But yeah, I find that crazy that all these countries that we overthrew their governments, like, in the early 2000s and late 90s, they were on the dollar.
Yeah.
They were literally backed by the dollar, and as soon as they wanted to get off of it is when they got, you know.
I'm so thankful for, like, the soldiers that realized that they did wrong by going into these countries, that they're starting to, like, learn, and they're starting to call out the government about the actions rather than being blind and just following what the narrative was.
Yeah.
Because look how much damage it did, bro. And it's like feeding this crazy system where, like, none of us can flourish except for the people that have the resources.
Agreed.
Like there's a soldier, he says he thinks about, like, one of the guys he killed. He's like, sometimes I think about what if he was a cool guy and what if we, like, had coffee, right?
Oh, I've seen that video.
Yeah, and it's
I've seen that video.
It's like a really interesting video because he's actually right. What if the other guy, he would have gone along with him, but because there's a certain agenda out, he had to go get him.
Yeah, we would never know.
Yeah, because it's all, like, pretty much contract killing, bro. Let's be real. This stuff is not about good against bad, bad against good. It's just contract killing for, like, a ritual.
It is. And then, like, the thing I tell
money, power, resources.
Yeah, and the thing I tell other people, like, out in the general public, when they talk about, oh, well, we're going out to kill the enemies or kill the bad guys, and then I have to put it into their perspective, like, okay, you see them as the bad guys, but what if we're the bad guys? Because the other people see us as the bad guys. So in reality, who are the bad guys in this situation?
Because they're not coming over here.
No. I'm like, is it us, them, or both?
Yeah.
I was like, we're probably the enabler. They're also the enabler. So both of us are pretty much the bad guys. And once I tell people this, like, people were just like, wait, that doesn't make sense. And I was like, it's never going to make sense because it was just done for a reason. Like, there's no such thing as a bad guy or a good guy out there. It's just we were instigated this whole play, and they tell us, like, this is our enemy and we're gonna go do it. And once we do that, then the other people on the other side gets told, okay, we just got attacked. They're the enemy, and then look what happens.
From what I've seen, mostly it's been us in the
wrong. Us
in
the wrong. It's been us enabling.
Those guys are just trying to protect themselves.
Yeah.
And then you got like a certain group instigating fights.
Back and forth,
then,
yeah.
And then like those guys are just protecting. Meanwhile, people say their democracy is over there in the oil fields and poppy fields and all that.
Yeah, but
Venezuela, all that gas went over there, took their shit.
Yeah, but when I tell people this, they fail to understand that sometimes we're the bad guys.
It's because people can't process that shit.
No, they can't.
Because they've been like indoctrinated for so long. Like it's hard to step out for these people. Because like
they're so confined to their box.
Exactly.
To their little box they have.
Yeah, they're so like stuck on that belief that if you shatter their reality, they won't know what to do. They'll be depressed. Mm-hmm. They'll be like, oh, this shit was a lie. Like, why did I do this? They'd rather be... What do they say? They say the person that tells the truth is seen as wicked. People would rather be told a lie.
People would rather be told a lie.
Yeah. They don't want to know the truth.
That's why the saying goes, the truth hurts.
Exactly, yeah.
The truth hurts. And a lie sounds sweeter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like... People are gonna say this is all lies, whatever that we're saying, but like look at media.
It's really not a lie though.
Yeah, if you look at media, all the esoteric symbols there are in movies and all that, it's there for a purpose. Like for example, I saw a trailer for this movie called The Hymn. Have you seen that trailer? Mm-mm. Bro, it has so much symbolism in it. It's crazy. Like. I've been going through these YouTube videos and people are mentioning like the hidden meaning behind it. They're talking. So Him is pretty much about this football player. He wants to become the best, right?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And like, I didn't expect this shit, but it takes a crazy turn. Like, he decides to like sacrifice shit to. He goes into like this ritualistic shit. I don't know if you've seen that trailer.
Not really.
You should watch it.
The movie it doesn't interest me, I guess.
You don't have to watch the movie. The trailer is pretty crazy.
I'll watch it when I get a chance.
Yeah, you'll be like, what the hell? Because it looks like, first I was watching it, I was like, yo, what the hell? I don't want to watch no football movie. But then it takes a crazy turn. It turns out like they're doing all this. It's like a cult type shit. So anyways, the movie's called Him, right? on the let's say the cover of the trailer, the thumbnail, it shows him standing in the field, like how they depict Jesus with his arms out, and I forgot if he's bleeding or not, right? Mm-hmm. And his team that he's playing on, they're called the Saviors. Who do Christians call the Savior?
Jesus.
Yeah, and it's kind of like mockery to me about how they got him standing there, and then in the trailer there's like hidden symbolism. For example, he's trying to become the best football player, but it turns out he has to go through a certain process. It's like rituals. In a certain part of the movie, he's standing in a circle. It's like a pentagram. He's standing in the middle of it. It's like ritual.
Yeah.
You got like the pyramid behind him, the triangle and shit like that. So these movies, they have dual meanings, because if you look into the occult, they heavily believe in the concept of duality. So the movie has dual meanings. One meaning might be that you gotta sacrifice everything to get to your goals, like put in hard work, all that stuff. Like, yeah. But then the other meaning is these guys, they worship people, they worship celebrities, all that, and they do a lot of this occult rituals, and to get to the goal they want. It's pretty crazy, bro. And like, what better sport is there than football to show all this stuff?
That's true.
But like, if you look into it, you'll be like, damn, I see all the symbolism, all that. Like the people that are looking at it from the surface level, they're gonna like ignore the signs.
Yeah, I'll watch the trailer.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But
I saw another movie, it had a crazy symbolism behind it. I don't know if you've seen Weapons.
No.
You should watch that movie.
I seen the trailer. Like I said, that movie doesn't. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Most of these new movies coming out, bro, they seem hella boring. So I don't really pay attention to
Weapons was really good.
Their trailer. Like, I seen the trailer to it. It's about the kids, right?
Yeah, they're disappeared.
Yeah, I didn't really care too much for it. I was like, this is kind of whack.
It's because the trailer didn't show much, but the action movie was good, bro.
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, it's just these movies, bro. Like, they just seem very like.
You're not gonna watch it, huh?
Probably not.
Okay, I'm gonna spoil it.
I won't watch it.
I'm gonna spoil it then.
No, just you could tell me. I don't really care. Like, I'm not gonna watch it.
Okay, Spoiler alert. Man, I don't know why I get tongue tied on that shit. So, anyways, it's about this lady. She's a teacher. She has a class full of students. All the kids except one disappear.
Mm-hmm.
So they run the footage, and it shows all these kids at a certain time. They just ran away, right? And so then the cool thing about the movie is it shows how everybody, all the characters, how they got to one area in the movie. So it like cuts. It'll show the character how he got to that area of the movie. Whatever. It won't make sense the way I'm describing it, but you'll get it when you watch it. So, anyways, it turns out one of the kids in class, the only kid that's remaining, he had this aunt, and not an aunt, but like her dad said that she was an aunt, and like she had nowhere to go, so they had to take her in.
Mm-hmm.
So it turns out she's doing some kind of black magic, bro. She would take people's hair, tie it around like a stick or like one of the objects of the people, and then she would snap it, and they would fall under her control.
Oh, shit.
And she would ring a bell. It's like this is signifying it's showing MK Ultra, because like when you like ring a bell, it's like or something like that, do like a trigger. That's like signs of MK Ultra. So, anyways, whoever she would do that to, she would control them. And she would cut like her hand and like put her blood on that object so that way she would have control over them. And pretty much that was the movie, bro. It was pretty crazy. And like there's symbols of rituals too. And like pretty much when she would take an object and she would snap it, these people that she had under control, they would go attack the person whose object she broke.
Yeah,
Yeah, and so it was like MK Ultra, how like they do this shit and like they go attack someone.